Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of Northwest Florida State Arena. John Lavin, Jack Lavin, doing the play-by-play and the color commentator for tonight's big game with Chipola Indians, Lady Indians, coming in to Niceville with a record of 17-4 overall, 4-2 in conference play, and going up against the Lady Raiders with a overall conference record of 2-4. So two teams trending in opposite directions. Chipola just 2 games out of the conference lead, and Northwest Florida State struggling now to try to get a win. Jack Lavin, your debut as a color commentator. Welcome to the show, my man.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Starting lineups. Number 1, Tia Sanders, 5'7" sophomore from Pensacola, Florida. Number 2, Adele Allen, 5'2" sophomore out of Washington, D.C. Number 3, AC Powell. And we will pause right now for the national anthem. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Wanted to give honor to the national anthem as starting lineups are being announced. But number 1, Tia Sanders for the Lady Raiders, 5'7" sophomore guard out of Pensacola, Florida. Number 2, Adele Allen, 5'2" sophomore out of Washington, D.C. Number 3, AC Powell, 5'4" guard out of Pensacola, Florida. And a lineup change tonight. Bree Harris, number 10, a 5'9" guard out of Charlotte, North Carolina, is taking the starting spot over Dre Tulloch. And last but not least, leading scorer at 14 points and 10 rebounds a game, number 23, Brittany Snowden, a 6-foot freshman forward out of Pensacola Pine Forest High School. For the Lady Indians, head coach Greg Franklin. Again, record of 17-4 overall, 4-2 in conference play. Just 2 games back for the league-leading Gulf Coast Commodores. They will start with number 4, Raven Baker Northcross, a 5'7" guard out of Malvern, Arkansas. Number 21, Sydney McDonald, a 5'10" guard out of Flint, Michigan. Number 23, Aisha Edwards, a 5'6" guard out of Boca Raton, Florida. Number 32, Rose Marie Julian, a 5'11" freshman sophomore forward sophomore out of Port St. Lucie. And number 34, Cynthia Petke, a 6'1" forward sophomore out of Yondo, Cameroon. So those are your starting lineups. Looking forward to a lot of good action tonight before the men take over. Big game in Panhandle Conference basketball here with the Chipola Lady Indians taking on the Northwest Florida State Lady Raiders. Jack, your take on your first game as a color commentator.
Well, I'm just looking for Northwest Florida State to control the glass on both sides and really push the ball and make Chipola do things they don't want to do on the offensive end.
Okay, there you have it. Chipola, very well coached. Greg Franklin always comes in here with a team very well prepared. And big test for the Lady Raiders. Let's see if the lineup change, putting Bree Harris into the lineup, is going to pay dividends for Coach McCorvey and her staff. Ready for the tip? Lady Raiders in white, Chipola Lady Indians in gold, and the tip controlled by the Lady Indians, but out of bounds. Do not know if there was any possession, so it looked like Northwest will win the tip and inbound the ball. Bree Harris with the inbounds pass to Adele Allen. Adele Allen on the left side. Pass to AC, quick shot for the 3, no good. Bree Harris with the offensive rebound, keeps the possession alive, and the Lady Raiders will start all over again. Adele Allen trying to find Brittany Snowden. Ball lands in the hands of AC Powell and a layup, and there you go, the Lady Raiders off to a 2-0 start. Lady Raiders start off man-to-man.
Good defense there by the Raiders. Good help.
Partial block shot, Adele Allen to AC Powell. Defense by the Lady Raiders, the Lady Indians, not allowing any type of post feed. And Chipola will start off man-to-man. As Bree Harris just attacks the middle and gets the layup. Lady Raiders off 4-0, 8:54 to go in this first quarter. Aisha Edwards brings the ball up for Chipola. Looks to penetrate. Kicks it to Cynthia Petke. And we've got our first foul of the ball game.
A lot of intensity by the Raiders coming out tonight.
They're in a desperate mode. Their last two games have not been good, being blown out by Gulf Coast at Gulf Coast. They're looking to get a win here at home. Loose ball on the floor. AC Powell is on the floor. Check that, Adele Allen on the floor. Referees conversing. And I think it's going to be jump ball that will go to the Lady Indians. So out of bounds underneath. Aisha Edwards for Chipola will work the ball in. Looks like the Lady Raiders will go to the 2-3 out of bounds zone defense. And they will stay in the 2-3. Edwards on the left wing. Now Edwards penetrates, dishes off. Kick out to Baker Northcross, and three is no good. Bree Harris with the push. Chipola back on defense, gives a good job in transition. And a nice play by the Lady Raiders. Back door. Great pass by Tia Sanders to AC Powell on a great backdoor play, bounce pass, and AC Powell finishes and is fouled.
Looking to go up 7-0 here early. Still, the Chipola Indians haven't scored.
Lady Raiders pitching a shutout right now, leading 6-0 at the 8:03 mark in the first quarter. Playing with a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm. Getting on the floor for loose balls, boxing out on the defensive glass. And AC Powell converts to three-point play, 7-0. As Chipola looks to push the basketball. Lady Raiders will stay in the zone, the 2-3 zone, actually a 1-1-3 zone. Three by Sydney McDonald is off, but crashing the offensive glass was Raven Baker Northcross and keeps the possession alive for the Lady Indians.
Running the same inbounds play as last time.
Lady Indians with the same inbounds play, can't get it to work. Lady Raiders stay in that zone, and they are flying around in the zone. Edwards with the three, off the mark. Baker Northcross with the shot, that's off the mark. And Bree Harris controls the rebound.
Looking to push once again.
Bree Harris drives on that right side and picks up the foul. So Lady Raiders being very aggressive here on the offensive end, mixing it with some zone, and right now pitching a shutout at the 7:26 mark in this first quarter. Bree Harris's first attempt is long, and she will have a second attempt as she was fouled in the act of shooting. Again, if you just joined us, we're here at the arena at Northwest Florida State campus. John Lavin, Jack Lavin, giving you all the action on tonight's big game with Chipola. Aisha Edwards pushes the ball in transition. Hands it off to Northcross. Back to Northcross on the right wing. And she'll send it over to Barbara Johnson. Skip pass over to Baker Northcross. And they get the ball to Cynthia Petke in the block. 3-point shot, and it's good. Aisha Edwards with the 3-point shot makes it a 7-3 ball game at the 6:54 mark.
Before that shot, Chipola was looking really out of sync offensively. Maybe that'll get them going.
Man-to-man by the Lady Indians. Bree Harris looking to be very aggressive. She's going to be called for the turnover. Referee says she's carried the basketball. Or back in the day, we'd call it palming. I don't know if they have that reference anymore.
I don't think they do.
Aisha Edwards brings the ball up. Sends it over to Baker Northcross. Left side dribble and a turnover. Bree Harris with the steal, and Bree Harris will look to push. Nice pass to Adele Allen, and the finish.
Really good transition offense by the Raiders once again.
Nice job of transitioning out of going from defense to offense in a hurry and getting advantage of the 3-on-2 break. Edwards takes the pick from the pick from Petke, and Petke rolls to the block. Skip pass to Edwards. She'll look to penetrate, stop and pop. No good. Petke on the offensive glass with the putback, and it's good. Brittany Snowden didn't box out that time, and he got burned for it. Cuts the lead to 4. And Adele Allen tried to find Brittany Snowden on the low block. I think it was deflected by the Lady Indians, and the Lady Raiders will keep possession. Fast-moving first quarter, 5:50 left to go in this first quarter. Lady Indians will stay in their man. AC Powell dribbling up top. Good defense by the Lady Indians. No surprise there. AC Powell with the penetration. Shot off the glass is no good, and she picks up the frustration foul. We'll touch foul by AC Powell, but it's called. That'll be the second team foul, and AC's first individual foul. As we mentioned before, Lady Raiders coming off 2 straight losses. One to Pensacola State, 58-49 loss at home, and then on the road to Gulf Coast, an 88-63 loss to the Gulf Coast Commodores in Panama City. Chipola working the ball around against that zone. 3-point attempt by Barbara Johnson off the mark.
Another missed box out.
Lady Indians just controlling the offensive glass, and then that possession at least, and cut the lead to 2. Deflection by the Indians, and they're off and running. Aisha Edwards. Barbara Johnson with the 3 attempt. Nothing but net. Lady Indians take their first lead of the night at the 4:48 mark.
They've really settled down and started to move the ball better on offense.
Another turnover that Adele Allen was able to get it back and make the shot. And gives the Lady Raiders the lead back at 11-10. We've had very few substitutes. We've got some substitutes at the scorer's table right now, but Lady Raiders have not made a substitution yet. As Bree Harris with the steal, another turnover by the Lady Indians. Bree Harris continues to push. Tip from behind by Barbara Johnson. And Adele Allen will start the whole possession over again with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Nice pass into Brittany Snowden, and she blows the layup. And here come the Lady Indians. Aisha Edwards.
Good move.
Toss to Tiara Phillips, and she attacks the basket with the layup.
Now Chipola looking to be the aggressor more on offense. Raiders need to play better offense.
Looks like Chipola's really settled down a little bit. Coach Greg Franklin spoke to him earlier, said they're playing their best basketball right now. Another backdoor play that's not there. Phillips with the steal. 3-on-1 transition opportunity for the Lady Indians. Barbara Johnson with the 3. No good. Rebound by Harris. And it'll be a reach in by Phillips. Be the 4th team foul for the quarter. Next team foul will be a shooting opportunity for the Lady Raiders. 3:16 to go. Score is 12-11. Chipola Lady Indians lead this one as we're playing the second round of the Panhandle Conference regular season schedule. Tia Sanders will bring the ball up. She'll dribble left. She'll take the 3 off the pick and roll. And the ball will go out of bounds. Not a real good possession when one person touches the basketball. Edwards will bring the ball up for Chipola. Swing it to Johnson. Johnson swings it to Barbara Johnson as Barbara Johnson looks to penetrate. And Barbara Johnson goes right into Dre Tullock. Dre Tullock checked in for Bree Harris and immediately picks up the charge. Great position by Tullock, picks up the charge, and the Lady Raiders will have the ball back with a chance to take the lead. Lady Raiders with the little weave action. Ball in the hands of Shammy Goodman. And AC Powell turns the ball over. Chipola looks to run off of turnovers. And Aisha Edwards with the penetration. Swings it to Barbara Johnson. Back to Barbara Johnson for the 3. Good. Nice ball movement by the Lady Indians. 15-11 at the 2:04 mark. Lady Raiders need a really good possession here. Ball's passed into Dre Tullock. Tullock with the move. In and out. Can't go. And here come the Lady Indians. Barbara Johnson and a nice tip from behind by AC Powell. Ball will go out of bounds, but possession will still stay with the Chipola Lady Indians. Nice hustle there by AC Powell as Lady Indians really look to get out and run, don't they, Jack?
Yes, they do. It looked like Northwest Florida State was going to do that for the whole game at the beginning, but now Chipola is starting to be the more aggressive team.
Not sure that wasn't a backcourt, but maybe possession was never established in the front court here by the Lady Raiders. Lady Indians, excuse me. But it is a turnover, and it'll go back to the Lady Raiders.
Raiders need to start getting good shots up and not turning the ball over.
Shammy Goodman will bring the ball up. And another turnover by Shammy Goodman and the Lady Raiders. This will be a wide open, uncontested layup by Aisha Edwards. 5'6" guard out of Boca Raton, Florida. Really nice player for Coach Greg Franklin and the Lady Indians. Lady Raiders down 6. Another turnover by the Lady Raiders. And here come the Indians. Barbara Johnson stops and pops. In and out. Offensive rebound by Tierra Phillips. And Tierra Phillips will draw the foul.
Northwest seems to be forcing a lot of passes that are not there, and that's why they're turning the ball over so much.
Yeah, they're getting bad angles. They look like they're trying to get to the ball on the block and get inside, but they're really bad angles on their post passes. And really, Chipola doing a really good job of overplaying passing lanes and just getting a hand on it and just taking it and going the other way with it, starting their transition game. 18-11 at the 52nd mark of the first quarter. Foul was on AC Powell. That was her second foul. Coach McCoy will leave her in the game. And 19-11 lead for the Lady Indians.
Let's see if the Raiders can get a bucket before this half is over. And another turnover. But they got it back.
Another bad pass by the Lady Raiders, but they were able to get it back based on the hustle of Dre Tulloch. Nice pick and roll action by Dre Tulloch and Adele Allen, and Dre Tulloch just couldn't finish it. Great job on the offensive glass by Ilea Rice, 5'10" guard out of Decatur, Alabama. So she gets fouled on the act of shooting, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Always nice to see when your team misses shots and your team gets offensive rebounds and keeps possessions alive. Ilea Rice doing that for the Lady Raiders. 19-12, first free throws good by Ilea Rice. And shot clock will be turned off, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second free throw on its way, and good. 6-point lead for the Lady Indians, and they will play for the last shot. 23 seconds to go as Aisha Edwards crosses timeline. Pressured out front by AC Powell. Nine seconds to go. Pass to Shalea Fluker. Passed in the corner. Attempt off by Demi Skinner, 6'3" freshman guard who just checked in, and her 3-point attempt is off the mark. So there's your first quarter. Lady Raiders down 19-13. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Welcome back to the campus of Northwest Florida State Arena. John Lavin, Jack Lavin with you here on Emerald Coast TV with the Northwest Florida State Lady Raiders down 19-13 after the first quarter. And Lady Indians will work the ball in. Check that, I'm sorry. The Lady Raiders possession will work the ball in to start this second quarter.
I would really like to see Northwest get more, just better shots on the offensive end.
At least get some shots. They're turning the ball over at a higher rate at this point. As our first quarter stats come in, Adele Allen with a double high screen, and just a little bit of a hard foul right there. As Greg Franklin asked why, she goes up for the shot. It would have been a tough shot to go over 2 bigger defenders, and they just crushed her. So Adele Allen will go to the free throw line with a chance to cut into this 6-point lead.
That's a good start for the Lady Raiders.
Adele Allen with the miss on the first attempt. Like to see her stay on the line and not fall off. Second attempt is good. Here comes Chipola. Aisha Edwards calling out a play as the Lady Raiders are still in their 2-3 zone. And the Lady Indians turn it over. Nice ball pressure.
That's the defense we saw in the first couple minutes, trying to get back in it.
It is. They've made that zone work. The problem is Chipola's hurt them on the offensive glass with some follow-ups. Adele Allen will bring the ball up as she's pressured by Aisha Edwards. Comes off the double high. Hands the ball off to AC Powell, and AC Powell looks to penetrate. Missed shot, and Brittany Hopewate with the offensive rebound misses. Ilea Rice, again, another offensive rebound. It looked like she was, looked like a traveling call.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. And possession arrow will point to the Lady Indians, and they will take possession at the 9:13 mark of the second quarter. Edwards to Johnson. Johnson dribbling up front. And another foul by Adele Allen. Coach McCorvey can ill afford to have Powell and Adele Allen in foul trouble. That is the second foul on Adele Allen. And Bree Harris will take her spot as Adele goes to the bench. High ball screen for Aisha Edwards. Chipola swings the ball around. 3 attempt by Barbara Johnson off the mark. Hopewate with the rebound. Outlet to AC Powell with a nice move and finish. AC Powell with a finish to the 19-16 ball game.
Let's see if that's going to get the Lady Raiders going here.
Got the crowd into it a little bit. Oh.
Touch foul there.
Yeah, that's 2 out of 3 possessions now. Touch fouls that have really 40 feet away from the basket. You don't need at this point. That's going to be the 3rd foul on AC Powell. And Coach McCorvey is going to have to go deep into her bench. Shalmi Goodman about to check in. Nice pass inside to Petke, and she'll finish the shot over Hopewate.
I think there was just a lack of communication there by the Raiders.
Bree Harris comes off the ball screen by Rice. Nice post entry pass to Hopewate, and we have an offensive foul. Bride Kennedy Hopewate charges into Cynthia Petke.
Well, at least they got it down to the post there.
They got it down in the post, but that'll go as another turnover and also a 3rd team foul for the Lady Raiders in this quarter. Lady Indians operating with a 21-16 lead. Working the ball around, getting into Petke. Nice defensive rotation by the Lady Raiders, and we've got a steal by Shalmi Goodman. Brittany Snowden with the basket and the foul. Lady Raiders leading scorer at 14 points and leading rebounder at 10 a game finally gets on the scoreboard and gets her first bucket. Brittany Snowden, a 6-foot freshman out of Pensacola Pine Forest. Misses the foul shot, but a follow-up by Aaliyah Rice. And Aaliyah Rice, playing big for the Lady Raiders, cuts the lead to 1.
That was about the best possession you could ask for.
Chipola working it around, ball in the hands of Barbara Johnson right now. Swings the ball to Aisha Edwards. Post pass to Rosemary Julian. Kick back out to Edwards. Edwards with the 3, no good. Lady Raider almost a rebound, but the ball goes deflected out of bounds by the Lady Indians. And will be possession Lady Raiders with now a chance to take the lead at the 6:59 mark of this 2nd quarter. Shalmi Goodman with the ball. Comes off the double high again. Tries to turn the corner. Throws up a shot, no good. Petke with the rebound. And the Lady Indians have a 3-on-2 break. And they will turn it over as Rosemary Julian took about 5 steps. Shalmi Goodman brings the ball up. Again, comes off the double high. Post pass into Brittany Snowden. And that time, Chipola tried to switch. And Aisha Edwards is not going to win that matchup very often as Brittany Snowden gets fouled. As Lady Raiders will take the ball out of bounds underneath. Aaliyah Rice with a nice move and the bucket. Aaliyah Rice getting big-time minutes because of the foul trouble by the Lady Raiders, and she gives the Lady Raiders the lead at 22-21.
The Raiders are going to get a lot more comfortable on the offensive end.
Barbara Johnson with penetration, swings the ball to Edwards. Edwards penetrates, stops and pops, no good. Offensive rebound by Petke and the follow, good. The lead lasted about 20 seconds. And now Chipola got the lead back. Shalmi Goodman with the penetration. Can't finish. Edwards with the rebound, and now she's off and running. 2-on-1 break. And a great finish by Edwards. 25-22 lead for the Lady Indians.
Raiders got to get back on defense, prevent those easy scores.
Very poor transition, you're right. Bria Edwards with a three. Book it. Tie score. Bree Harris. Don't see her shoot many threes. Line drived it right into the goal. Lady Raiders tied the score up.
That's their first three of the game.
Barbara Johnson with a stop and pop, and it's good. Shami Goodman forced now into the point guard position as AC Powell and also Adele Allen on the bench with foul trouble. Ball's passed to the corner. Three by Tia Sanders is good. Book it. A little shaky possession, but it ended well. Gives the Lady Raiders a lead at 28-27.
Those are the shots Tia Sanders going to have to knock down if they're going to win this game.
Lady Raiders force the turnover, and they'll get it back with the lead. You're right, if the Lady Raiders are going to pull this upset, they're going to have to knock down some shots, and three-point shot variety is what they're going to have to do. Shami Goodman again comes down, takes the point guard role. This time does a better job of using the screen. Still nothing there. Switch was made. Phillips is on her. Phillips switches now to Harris. Opawate with trying to post up. Bree Harris with the crossover, and she'll be called for her second carrying violation. Ball goes back to the Lady Indians. Aisha Edwards on the right side, passes to Phillips. Inside to Petke. Edwards spots up for the three, no good. Offensive rebound by Chipola, but they turn it over. Bree Harris with another opportune steal. Looking to push, and she'll push it right out of bounds. Turnover, ball goes back to the Lady Indians. Aisha Edwards has played every second of this ball game, doing a nice job of controlling the tempo for the Lady Indians. Fast and slow when it's in the half court. Pass inside to Petke, and she's going to travel.
Real sloppy on both sides of offense for both teams.
Real sloppy, a little fatigue settling in. 3:29 to go in this before halftime. Lady Raiders trying to expand on this 1-point lead.
See if they can go on a run to close out the half.
No back door for Tia Sanders as Shami Goodman has the ball. That'll be the fourth team foul against the Lady Indians, and that foul is on Tierra Phillips, her third. As Greg Franklin will substitute Barbara Johnson for Phillips. Tia Sanders off the roll. Nothing there. Passes back out to Goodman. Goodman turns the ball over on a bad pass to Bria Harris. And nice hustle by Harris to prevent the uncontested layup by Micah Norris.
I think that got our team energized a little. Let's see if they can put together a defensive stop here and get some buckets on the offensive end.
Starts with defense. You're right, Jack. Let's see if the Lady Raiders can get a stop. Northwest sticking with that 1-1-3 zone. Barbara Johnson with the ball up top. Edwards might have gotten away with a walk. Swings it over to Norris. Back to Edwards. Edwards looks to turn the corner. Nice stop and go. Swings it to Norris in the corner. Missed three. Offensive rebound by Petke. Lady Indians doing a nice job of dribble penetration against that zone.
Really moving the ball well.
Three-point attempt by Raven Baker Northcross. Hits the back of the rim, goes up and falls.
Those are the second chance points that you can't allow.
We've got a timeout, and that'll be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. This is Lady Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Welcome back, everybody. John Lavin, Jack Lavin with you here on the campus of Northwest Florida State in the arena as the Chipola Lady Indians coming in with a record of 17-4, 4-2 in conference play, in second place right behind Gulf Coast. Lead this one 30-28 with 2:07 to go before halftime. Lady Raiders, like you said, might need a spark. Maybe get on a little run here. Close out this half. Shami Goodman brings the ball up. Lady Indians tried to do a little run and jump trap right there. Lady Raiders handled it very well. Ball in the hand of Tia Sanders now, calling for a high screen. Swings the ball to Goodman, and Goodman just heaves the ball up to nobody. Baker Northcross with the nice bounce pass and the finish by Rosemary Julian.
Northwest doesn't have a true point guard in the game, and that's hurting them. With Adele Allen and AC Powell on the bench in foul trouble.
Yeah, it's really, they're really struggling right now. Now Goodman goes out, so they have all 3-point guards on the bench. Coach McCorvey said, we're going to give another person an opportunity, maybe Tia Sanders. So Tia Sanders, it looks like she's in there with 4 post players. Now they're going to give to Bree Harris. Bree Harris will be your point guard. Coach McCorvey's searching right now. Better possession. Bree Harris got him in something, and we got the ball down to Brittany Snowden. Snowden was able to kick it to Tia Sanders, but not before she traveled.
Really think she should have gone up with that.
Lady Indians trying to expand on a 4-point lead, 32-28 with a minute to go here, just over a minute. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Kennedy Hopawate. Hopawate from Australia. Edwards works the ball into Baker Northcross. Barbara Johnson with the 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Phillips.
Really just looking tired out there.
Check that, offensive rebound by Julian. Phillips is on the bench with 3 fouls. Julian with a high ball screen, nothing there. Edwards looks to penetrate, can't turn the corner, throws up something, and it's answered. Prayer was answered by Aisha Edwards, and now a 6-point lead for the Lady Indians. 34-28, just under 40 seconds to go in this half. Offensive foul on Aaliyah Rice.
Seems to be Chipola who's going to go on a run here at the end of the half.
Yeah, the visiting team looks like they're going to try to make this run. 32 seconds to go. 2-second shot clock differential. So the Lady Indians can play for the last shot, basically. Edwards dribbling the ball right in front of us as Tia Sanders is down in defensive position. Edwards tries to take the high ball screen, passes the ball to Barbara Johnson. Edwards still has Sanders on her. Barbara Johnson kicks it to Northcross for the three, no good. Offensive rebound by Petke is no good. So there's your halftime score, 34-28. Lady Raiders still in there in this game. Just got to make some corrections and get back in this game.
Let's see if they can get their legs back under them.
Well, there you have it. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back for the second half. This is Emerald Coast TV. We are back at the Northwest Florida State Arena. John Lavin, Jack Lavin with you here. At intermission, halftime score is 34-28. Lady Raiders down. Jack, what do the stats tell you for the first half action?
Well, the Chipola Indians are just getting a lot more shots offensively, even though the Northwest Florida Raiders have a better percentage for three-point percentage and just field goal percentage. The Chipola Indians have shot 14 more shots.
Leading scorers, Raven Baker Northcross with 9 for the Lady Indians. And Lady Raiders with 3 players at 6 points. Tia Sanders with 6. Aaliyah Rice has come and done a nice job off the bench with 6. And Bree Harris with 5 and Adele Allen with 5. So 4 of 15 from the three-point line by the Lady Indians. Trying to attack that 2-3 zone by the Lady Raiders. Not able to connect. Lady Raiders still in the ball game here. Only down 6, and they'll start the second half off, or excuse me, the third quarter off with a possession. Bria Harris enters the ball into Adele Allen. And here we go, second half action.
Chipola has gone to zone defense instead of the man they were in.
Little weave action, good ball moving by the Lady Raiders. Three-point attempt by Adele Allen, no good. Defensive rebound by Chipola Lady Indians, and here we go. Aisha Edwards controlling things for the Chipola Indians. Barbara Johnson with the first 3 attempt. No good. Bree Harris with the rebound. Bria Harris out of control. Commits an offensive foul. As Rosemary Julian steps in there and takes the charge. And that'll be basketball to the Lady Indians. 9-12, third quarter just started. Lady Indians up top, 34-28. Lady Raiders still in that 2-3 zone. Nice jump stop. Nice pass to Edwards. Pass back to Johnson. And Barbara Johnson with a nice finish. Great look by Edwards as she penetrated the zone.
Good offensive possession there by Chipola.
7 lead changes we had first half. We'd like to have another one as the homestanding Lady Raiders would try to get back in this thing, down 8.
Chipola scored more than half their points in the first half off Northwest Florida State turnovers.
That's a big foul by Edwards. That's going to be her 3rd foul to start this third quarter. Lady Raiders know something about foul trouble as all 3 of their point guards had foul trouble. Shot in the corner by AC Powell, no good. Brittany Snowden with the offensive rebound and putback. Nice work by Brittany Snowden. Cuts the deficit to 6. Edwards with 3 fouls, has the ball, skips it over to Johnson. Nice spacing by the Lady Indians. Have all 5 players on the perimeter. Coach Franklin thought Phillips was fouled as she was trapped in the corner. Ball's deflected, but they'll keep possession. Ball's worked into Edwards. Swung over to Johnson. Johnson with a nice move. Shot no good. Offensive rebound by Petke. Follows no good. Second chance is good. And the foul.
More second chance points by Chipola. Just not very good boxing out or rebounding by the Raiders.
No, they are getting beat on the offensive glass. Really wasn't as bad a deficit as I thought. 18-13. And at the halftime stats, but 11 offensive rebounds by the Lady Indians. Ball deflected out of Tia Sanders' hand. Lady Indians have picked up the defensive pressure and a turnover. Phillips overplays the passing lane. She'll get a wide open layup. Snowden hustles back but picks up the foul. And Phillips will go to the line with a chance to extend this out to a double-digit lead for the Lady Indians. Coach McCorvey would like to call a timeout. It'll be our first 30-second timeout of the night. So we'll keep it right here. Seven lead changes. Score was tied 1 time in the first half. Lady Indians had a 6-point lead, 34-28 at halftime. They've extended to a 9-point lead and looking for more as Tiara Phillips shot the passing lane, gets the steal, goes down, and didn't finish with Brittany Snowden coming back getting a foul, but she'll go to the line for two foul shots.
Lady Raiders really need to cut down on turnovers and box out and not allow second chance points by Chipola.
Lady Raiders have not figured out that man-to-man zone. They keep running the high ball screen and really nothing there. Chipola doing a great job of going under or going over, just depending on who that player is. First free throw attempt good. And there's your double-digit lead for the second free throw, good. So much confidence in her that they didn't even line up on the free throw line.
7-2 run to open the half.
Little trap by the Lady Indians. Almost got the steal. Bree Harris with the jump shot, and it's good. Edwards to Johnson. Turnover. Bria Harris lead ahead to AC Powell. And just as things doesn't look like they're going to get any better, they don't.
That's just been the story of the game so far for the Raiders. One step forward, two steps back.
Turnover by AC Powell and the Lady Raiders. Gives the ball back. Lady Raiders down 9. Ball swung. Nice on the perimeter. Edwards with the dribble.
Good ball movement.
Another steal by Northwest. Tia Sanders with the steal. She'll drive the lane and finish.
Great defensive possessions back-to-back by the Raiders.
And Edwards couldn't do anything with the 3 fouls. Tia Sanders, nice job attacking her. Edwards on the perimeter at the point. Ball swung by Northcross over to Johnson. Johnson with the 3, sizes it up. No good. Petke with the rebound. Snowden might have gotten away with a foul. Petke doing yeoman's work on the offensive glass. That's going to be her 9th offensive rebound. She wasn't able to finish it. Lady Indians will work the ball from underneath their own basket. Barbara Johnson with the dribble drive. Passes off to Edwards. Edwards with the drive. Spot up by Raven Baker Northcross, and the 3 is good. We talked about that at halftime. If the Lady Indians can shoot a little better percentage than they did in the first half against this zone, it's going to really spell problems for the Lady Raiders. AC Powell on the perimeter. Sends the ball over to Bree Harris. Bree Harris with a step back dribble. AC Powell from the right wing. Book it.
Big shot there to respond to the 3 by Chipola.
Stop the bleeding, right. 44-37 at the 5:27 mark. Big shot by AC Powell. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Lady Raiders, as they're trying to hang in, coming off a 2-game losing streak. Another steal by Snowden. Lady Raiders are off and running. 3-on-2 transition opportunity. Good defense by the 2 defenders for Chipola. Lady Raiders will have to set up in the half court.
Big possession here. Let's see if they can get another score.
Bree Harris calling for the ball screen. Snowden comes out. Bree Harris with the drive, and she kicks it, but they're going to call another offensive foul on Bree Harris as she charged into Aisha Edwards. Well, Coach Franklin definitely knows the scouting report on the Lady Raiders. They are not coming under control, not coming to jump stops, and turnovers galore. We've got a 1-minute break. We're going to take a 1-minute break here. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball on Emerald Coast TV. We are back at the arena. Lady Raiders trail 44-37 to 4:47 mark. As nice job by our cameraman here on Emerald Coast TV Sports, getting some coverage of the little table here. We'll wave to the crowd. John Lavin, Jack Lavin with you here on Emerald Coast TV. Good crowd starting to file in. Men will come take the stage at 7:30.
A little pressure here by the Raiders.
Little half-court trap by the Lady Raiders. Chipola unfazed. Barbara Johnson looking inside, swings it to Edwards. Block shot by Brittany Snowden. And they're going to get a foul on Petke. Cynthia Petke picks up a foul. That'll be her third.
Finally a good box out there and got the over the back.
Raiders have picked it up defensively. They've had some deflections, they've had some steals, they just haven't been able to convert on this end. Adele Allen with the dribble. Closely guarded by Phillips. Nice defense by Phillips. Tia Sanders dribbling the ball, turnover. AC Powell gets on the floor but loses it. Shami Goodman had it, but she gave it right back. Who wants it now? Cross-court pass to Phillips. Swung to Northcross, Baker Northcross. Nice penetration by Johnson. Baker Northcross with the three. Count it.
Her 5th 3 of the night.
She's the leading scorer of the night. She can stroke it. And it's back to a 10-point game by the Lady Indians. Adele Allen with the penetration. Things closed up in a hurry. A lot of bodies on the floor. No foul. Coach McCorvey begging for a foul on Adele Allen. I don't know. It looked like she lost the ball before there was any type of foul called, or any type of foul that was warranted. Anyway, Lady Indians will take possession. Up 10, 3:22 to go in this third quarter. And Aisha Edwards has played every second of this game, playing with 3 fouls. She's the point guard. She's the quarterback of this team.
Obviously trusted a lot by her coach to stay in there with 3 fouls.
Dribble drive by Johnson, cut off by Goodman. Edwards with the ball, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Swing to Northcross for the 3, no good. Rebound by Snowden. Goodman.
Good defensive possession there for the Raiders.
Foul's gonna be committed by Chipola. Barbara Johnson with the foul. 5'8" guard out of Ontario, California, or Canada, Ontario, Canada, via the Rock High School in Gainesville, Florida.
Raiders really need to cut this lead down to single digits before before the end of the third quarter.
Tia Sanders with the drive, nothing there. Baker Northcross with the steal, and she's off and running. Got a 4-on-3 break. Ball swung to Johnson, count it. Nice assist by Aisha Edwards.
They're shooting a lot better here in this second half from 3.
Coach Franklin in a defensive stance himself over there, showing Phillips how to do it. Another turnover by the Lady Raiders.
The Raiders look fatigued and out of sync.
Just no flow on the offensive end. Everything looks like a struggle. Indians have a 13-point lead and the ball. Raiders will stick to that 2-3 zone. Deflection, no turnover. Edwards with the baseline drive, kicks it to Phillips. Phillips with the 3. Goes up an air ball. Tia Sanders brings the ball up, passes Snowden. Pick and roll, nice play by the Lady Raiders. Goodman with the pass to Snowden, and Snowden with the layup.
One of the better possessions I've seen from the Raiders this whole game.
Yeah, that looked nice. That was a nice pass, nice roll, good finish. Barbara Johnson just makes a 25-foot bullet pass into Phillips, who was wide open. Not sure how she got that wide open in his zone. And foul is going to be committed by Bride Kennedy Hopewate, 6'3", center, freshman out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Thank you to Tom Brazell, who's normally in this role as the play-by-play announcer. He is in Tallahassee for the Danny Werfel award some business over there. So we hope Tom and his wife have safe travels. Phillips gets the roll on the first attempt. Her second attempt, in and out, no good. Aaliyah Rice with the rebound. And she'll hand the ball off to Shami Gooden. Shami nowhere to go as Phillips cuts it off. Tia Sanders with the rare three-point attempt that tonight gets it to go when the Raiders just won't go away, down 9.
Big shot to cut to single digits there. Let's see if they can get a defensive stop.
Lady Raiders have gotten some deflections.
Just haven't been able to come up with the loose balls.
Barbara Johnson on the drive, another touch foul. Just really wasn't an advantage either way, just more or less a play on, but be the 5th team foul, and that will put Barbara Johnson to the free throw line. 36 seconds to go before the end of this third quarter. First free throw attempt is no good. And the second attempt is no good. And right on cue, as Jack said, another loose ball goes to the Lady Indians, but they can't convert the layup. Bad pass turnover by the Lady Raiders.
Toke just didn't look like she expected the pass there.
3 attempt in transition. Barbara Johnson, good.
And that's just takes the air right out of you.
Tia Sanders with the drive. Wild shot with 2 seconds to go. And Johnson does not get the attempt off. 54-42, 12-point lead by the Lady Indians. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. This is Lady Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Back at the 3 quarters of action. Lady Raiders are down 54-42 as we get the third quarter stats. Lady Raiders are shooting 17 of 30 from inside the line, 4 of 8, 50% from the 3-point line. Really haven't taken a lot of 3-point attempts, but 50% is a very good percentage. Lady Indians at 8 of 24.
The real X factor of that half, I think, was the 4 threes that Chipola hit.
Yes, Lady Indians, got very hot that quarter and were able to convert to extend this 6-point lead and doubled them up. Now it's a 12-point margin for the Lady Indians.
See if the Raiders come out with some intensity and energy and try to get back in this game.
Lady Indians have the ball, swinging the ball around, working the shot clock with the 12-point lead. Shot clock is down to 7. High ball screen, pass to Baker Northcross. And Barbara Johnson with the 3 attempt misses. Ball will go out of bounds. Hopefully Lady Raider basketball.
Lucky that wasn't another offensive rebound for Chipola.
Very well could have been. Tia Sanders didn't box out, but the ball was deflected out of bounds by Petke. Adele Allen dribbles up top, harassed by Aisha Edwards.
Just looking for somewhere to go.
Might have gotten away with the travel. Aaliyah Rice with the missed shot, and she'll commit a foul. First team foul in the 4th quarter, so no free throw attempts at this point. But the Lady Indians do keep possession. 9:04 here to go in the 4th quarter. Lady Raiders down 12. Third foul on Aaliyah Rice. Barbara Johnson dribbling up top. Aisha Edwards with a wild shot, misses, but there's Petke to clean it up.
Just more second chance points. Just can't seem to get a defensive rebound, the Raiders.
Largest margin for the Lady Indians, 56-42.
Fatigue starting to set in.
Tia Sanders with the corner three. AC Powell with the corner three. No good. Barbara Johnson with the defensive rebound. She'll pick her dribble up. And the ball works its way back to Edwards. Corner trap by the Lady Raiders, forced a timeout by Coach Greg Franklin. He'll call a full timeout, and with that full timeout, we'll take a break as well. This is Lady Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Welcome back. John Lavin, Jack Lavin with you here on Emerald Coast TV. Northwest Florida State Lady Raiders down 14 as we had a great shot at Dana Fusco, the PA announcer for Northwest Florida State State College here, as he does a great job. Fans getting into it, and they're really starting to file in. Should expect a big crowd tonight for the men as Chipola men come to town. 0-6 in conference play. That's probably a first in a long time that their record's been that bad. They'll face the men who are trying to win their 9th straight game, and they are 6-0 in conference play right now.
If the Raiders are going to have any chance to win this game, they got to keep Chipola off the glass and prevent second chance points.
As Edwards just penetrates and really throws up a little floater. Largest margin now is a 16-point lead for the Lady Indians. Edwards with great pressure. Tia Sanders with the three. Count it.
Let's see if that can get them energized and maybe play some better defense.
That's a big three by Tia Sanders. She's provided a lot of offense so far for the Lady Raiders tonight. Post pass. Barbara Johnson gets the ball. Three is no good.
Not a shot you want if you're Chipola right there.
Lady Raiders finally get a defensive rebound. And Lady Indians try for the steal, come up with a foul. Her 4th foul, so Petke, they can somehow get her out of the game. That might help them on the defensive glass just a little bit, as Petke has been just a thorn in their side with she had 11 at last count, just offensive rebounds alone. Tia Sanders in the corner, wants to shoot. Pass inside. Opawate with the stop and pop, it doesn't go. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Will stay here with the Lady Raiders. Checking into the game for the Lady Raiders. Tia Sanders enters the ball in. Opawate with the catch. AC Powell, nowhere to go as it's cut off by Barbara Johnson. Great defense by the Lady Indians. Just nothing there. And AC Powell throws up an air ball.
That's just the frustration the whole night for the Raiders. Just haven't been able to get any rhythm offensively.
.13 margin for the Lady Indians. Edwards brings the ball up. She'll pass the basketball. Johnson with a post feed that is deflected out of bounds by Kennedy Opawate. 6:10 to go, 17 seconds on the shot clock. 6:10 on the game clock. Johnson with a stop and pop, doesn't go. Opawate with a nice defensive rebound. And here come the Raiders. Snowden catches the ball, makes a nice move around baseline and draws the foul.
And at this point in the game, that's what you have to do. Go to your best player and let her create.
Got the ball to their best player on the block. She made a nice spin move to the baseline. Lost it, but got it back and drew the foul. She'll shoot 2. 13-point lead at 5:55 to go. First attempt is no good. The foul starting to pile up for the Lady Indians. 4th foul for Tierra Phillips. Both free throws no good. And there you go. Here we go. Lady Indians work the ball in the front court. Ball's caught by Petke. Nice pass by Phillips, but she traveled before. Turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Raiders.
The Raiders are getting chances offensively. Just have to convert.
Coach Franklin's got a lot of confidence in this defense by the Lady Indians. Tia Sanders with a corner 3, no good. Phillips with the rebound. Outlet to Barbara Johnson. Barbara Johnson will decide to back it up. Edwards will not. She'll throw up a runner. And that's the first over in the back call the Lady Raiders get. And that'll be the 5th foul on Petke. So Cynthia Petke fouls out of the game, but has done a lot of damage. Tia Sanders with the step back, drains it. Big, huge 3. 10-point game. As Coach Hodges pleads with them to get a stop. They get a steal. Turnover by AC Powell. She deflected it. She'll get the layup. Converts it. 8-point game. Here we go.
And now this looks like a whole different energized team.
Crowd trying to get into it. Another defensive rebound. Tia Sanders.
But Chipola's leading rebounder out of the game. There was just nobody crashing the glass there.
Oh, tough play. Sanders tried to force it into Snowden, who did a great job running the floor. Just not there. Gosh, if they could have converted that.
They would have really put pressure on Chipola.
But you're right, Jack. Without Petke, Lady Raiders able to rebound.
Not a shot you want there.
3 attempt. No good. Lady Raiders have a chance to carve into the lead again. And Snowden with the post. Adele Allen astute enough to find her.
That is going to be the 4th on Edwards, who's played every minute of this game.
How'd you like that word, astute?
That was very nice. Where'd you learn that?
Somewhere.
Yeah, nice enough.
Ball's entered to Hopewate. Adele Allen tries to turn the corner. Ball lands in the hands of Tia Sanders. 3 attempt, no good. AC Powell with the offensive rebound. Lady Raiders doing a great job now rebounding the basketball. As Jack said, Petke out of the game. Cynthia Petke fouled out at the 5-minute mark. High ball screen. Looked like the ball went off of AC Powell's foot there.
It's still going to be a Northwest ball with 3:15 to go. 8-point game.
Ball's entered to Adele Allen. Looking to take a high ball screen from Snowden. Pass to Snowden, layup good. Nice pass by Adele Allen. Brittany Snowden with the finish.
Now we have a ball game.
Johnson passes to Phillips. Phillips with a 3. No good. Hopewate runs down the rebound.
Again, they're still shooting threes. I mean, I don't know why they're trying to force up these shots early in the shot clock.
Layup by the Lady Raiders is good. Snowden again. And a timeout. 4-point game. Who would have thought this? Now we see how valuable Cynthia Petke has been this game. Cynthia Petke is 6'1" forward, sophomore out of Yaoundé, Cameroon. We're going to keep it right here. I believe we've got a full timeout. Lady Raiders, what a run. What a comeback. 16-point deficit. Seems like it was about 3 minutes ago. Have come all the way back and now trail Lady Indians by 4 with 2:41 to go.
Chipola for the last couple minutes looked like they're playing not to lose. That's just not what you want to do with 3 minutes left.
As Jack mentioned, some questionable shots by Chipola early in the shot clock. And the Lady Raiders able to get out and get some baskets.
Got this crowd back into it now.
Edwards will bring it up. AC Powell with good pressure. Barbara Johnson now works the ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Good defense by Adele Allen.
Edwards with the penetration. Foul was committed. Not sure where that foul was. Edwards looked like she was a little out of control. Oh my goodness. And there you layup by the Lady Indians. Out of bounds play. Critical mistake by the Raiders.
The Raiders desperately need a basket here.
Tia Sanders on the drive. Circus shot, no good.
Oh, she traveled.
Barbara Johnson with the travel. And the Lady Raiders will keep possession. Opawate with the drive. Excuse me, with the catch. Can't convert, but draws the foul on Demi Skinner.
Almost the same identical play that Chipola ran and got a layup off the inbounds.
Look at that. You got Australia versus Australia. Kennedy Opawate from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And the foul committed by number 22, Demi Skinner, 6'3" freshman from Port Lincoln, South Australia. Game has definitely become an international affair. First free throw attempt by Opawate is good. 5-point lead. And she'll line up for a second. Second is good. 4-point game, 2 minutes to go. Lady Raiders not quite in the bonus yet, only committing two team fouls. Chipola running some clock here. Shot clock down to 9 as Edwards looks to penetrate. Swings to the Skinner. And Skinner with the turnover.
This offense just looks lost without Petke. And all she can do is just watch the lead fade away.
Petke on the bench as she fouled out with the 5-minute mark. Tia Sanders with the basketball. Lady Raiders just need a good shot. Adele Allen with the shot, stop and pop, no good. Off defensive rebound by Tiara Phillips. Lead pass ahead to Raven Baker Northcross. And she'll hand it over. Now we're under a minute to go. Shot clock at 17.
Looks like Chipola is going to take the shot clock all the way down.
Edwards with the drive. Skinner trying to redeem herself. Misses the 3. That's got to be a foul. Pass to Baker Northcross, and she finishes. AC Powell with the wild shot. 25 seconds to go. That's going to be a foul on AC Powell, as I really thought there might have been a foul on the other end.
And again, the second chance points came back to bite him on that one.
With Brittany Snowden. But no foul is called. Only the third team foul, so no free throws yet. And we have a timeout by Chipola. We'll take a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Boy, exciting finish. They had their chances after being down 16 and did a nice job of coming back.
Really need to get a steal here or just hope Chipola misses a couple free throws.
Well, the next foul won't get him to the line. The fifth team foul, the quarter will get them to the foul line. They'll shoot a two-shot foul. So no longer are there one-and-ones in women's basketball, women's college basketball. So I'm guessing you overplay and try for the steal. Is that your strategy?
That would be my strategy.
Chipola going to take the ball out of bounds right in front of the official scorers table, where you have Dana Fusco and Lionel Fayard. Nobody is guarding Skinner. She'll catch the inbounds pass. Passes over to Edwards, and Edwards will pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 4. Foul on AC Powell, and she'll exit with her fifth team foul. Should be 5th personal foul. .20 seconds to go. 6-point game. Lady Indians have the ball. Lady Raiders almost had a turnover.
Now they'll be at the line. Chipola will.
But instead, Edwards, who's played a whale of a game, played every single second. Controlled tempo, played fast when she needed to, slowed it down against the zone. Has done a nice job, but she can't convert the free throw there. Misses both of them. Still a 2-possession game. Bria Harris with the push. Not sure why she's going inside. You really needed the 3. Hope Awate with the 3. Oh, off the back of the iron. Rebound, Baker Northcross. Nice job by Harris. I thought she was going to try to go for the 2, and really the 2 would have been worthless at that point. You need 2 threes to tie this up. Hope Awate had a great look at it. Hit the back of the iron. And Raven Baker Northcross with the defensive rebound picks up the foul. And she'll look to ice this Panhandle Conference game for the Chipola Indians. First free throw attempt. Long. Not what Coach Franklin likes to see. Wants his team to close games out. Second attempt is good. Adele Allen. And again, the 2-point basket is good, but that's going to be pretty much ball game. Edwards with the inbound pass. And that's your ball game. So, Lady Raiders with a valiant comeback. Down 16 with just under 6 minutes to go. Rally back and make it a 4-point game. But in the end, Chipola Lady Indians with a 63-58 win over the Lady Raiders. We're going to take a little break right now while the men come out and get ready. You're listening to Northwest Florida State men's and women's basketball here on Emerald Coast TV.